Alright, so 1B sale chart 2, when you open it up and download it, it's going to look like this. It's going to say watch the video above first. This is that video. So, you need to read a book at your level. You need to read at least 15 pages in at least 30 minutes. So this video is going to be shorter. It's for those of you that already understand a bit of denotation and connotation. You don't need much of my example. You're going to read more and you're going to practice more. The video will be shorter. So, read the book, record the book title, pages read, and time read on the table below, and while reading, follow the directions as outlined in the steps below the reading data table. So, while you're reading, you're going to follow these directions. So, you're going to find at least 6 words or phrases you did not understand while you're reading, and you're going to copy those words or phrases down on the left side of this chart, and then look up the denotative meaning for each word. So what it's going to look like is this. Now, obviously you have your own book. You are not reading Hatchet. This is just an example. So while I was reading Hatchet, imagine I'm just reading this short, tiny paragraph, I found these 4 words or phrases that I did not understand. Initial, instruments, cloud for altitude, and wind currents. So those were my 4. I would have to find 2 more for 6. But I found 4. I copied those words or phrases down on the left side in the chart, just like it says right here. And then I looked up the denotative meaning for each word. Remember, denotative is the dictionary definition. So I actually just looked it up on dictionary.com. You could also use your own dictionary if you like. I looked up the word initial on dictionary.com, and I found existing or occurring at the beginning. I did that for instruments, I did that for cloud for altitude, and for wind currents. That's step 1 and step 2. Super easy. Step 3, you're going to look back at how the word was used in the story, record either yes or no in column 2. If you recorded yes, you'll move on to the next word. If you recorded no, then you're going to come up with a definition for the word that would make sense inside the story. You can use the internet if necessary. So, first word was initial. I copied down all the words as my first step. Initial, instruments, cloud for altitude, wind currents. You'll copy down your 6 words from this chart down here. And then you're going to answer this question. Does the denotative meaning make sense for the word in the story? So I'll look back in the story. I'll find where I found initial. And remember, initial is existing or occurring at the beginning. There had been the initial excitement. There had been the excitement occurring at the beginning. Makes sense. So, I said yes. If the denotative meaning does not make sense, so since I said yes, I just move on to the next word. The next word was instruments, and I said it does not make sense. An instrument is a tool, or from the dictionary, from the denotative meaning, is a tool or implement, especially one for scientific work. So, instruments, a tool for scientific work. The sentence says, he had never flown in a single-engine plane before, and to be sitting in the co-pilot's seat with all the controls right there in front of him, all the instruments in his face, a tool or implement for scientific work, doesn't really make sense at all. So I have to come up with my own definition. I said no. I made the guess, I created this individually, that these instruments are actually the buttons or tools or knobs that a pilot uses to fly the plane. So kind of the buttons that you see inside the cockpit of any plane. Those are the instruments that he's referring to. Super easy. You do that for your next 3 words. Super easy. Step 4, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to copy down the words on the left, the same words that you've been doing this whole time. And then you're also going to copy down from step 3, you're going to copy down whether your word used denotative or connotative. So we'll look back here. Initial was the denotative meaning. Instruments was the connotative meaning. You'll do the same thing for your own words, okay? The only thing that you're going to have to add is why do you think the author used this meaning for the word? My author was Gary Paulson, whoever the author is for your own book. I said he used the word initial to show that the excitement didn't last long, only at the beginning. You'll answer these questions in your own words. It's a guess, and that's pretty much it. That's step 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, on yours, on yours, you're going to do it with your own book. That's the most important thing. Not with Hatchet, with your own book. You're going to read at least 15 pages in at least 30 minutes, and then while reading, follow these directions. That's it.